all come down, it all comes down. Living life, living right. Ain't a question, all in line. On my ride, we in session. Watch me. Yeah. All right, well, welcome everybody. It's Terry Monstrosity. I'm going to just go ahead and start off with a song, and then we'll go with the introductions. This one right here, this one's called Triangles. You gotta triangles, keep a square in your circle, I'm aware it can hurt. But we don't gotta buy cable, take the power from work, get straight to it. Then you gotta triangles, keep a square in your circle, I'm aware it can hurt. We don't gotta buy cable, take the power from work. People been stressing me out, I'm off the canvas and all in your face. Cutting my teeth and they fucking with braces. Something you reach, not them dumb little statements. Rested in bitch, wish that they had it. Got it myself in the dump automatic. Cocking myself in the dump automatic. Lost on the shelf or packed up in the attic. For magic Aladdin, no matter I'm established, so savage. I'm glad it's a different day. Won't have it, I pass and administrate. I'm blasting a crash in the middle lane. Man in a mask is a matter of fact. You should factor a half almost any day. Kid and play on the interstate. Venom stashed in the attic forest. Activation automatic forest. Thinking fast, but I lack the source code. Porous trash, wanna master the morals that it takes, so the last is foretold. If you can't get straight to it, then you gotta triangles. Keep a square in your circle, I'm aware it can hurt. We don't gotta buy cable, take the power from work, get straight to it. Then you gotta triangles, keep a square in your circle, I'm aware it could hurt. We don't gotta buy cable, take the power from work. Vibration, sequence with the hibernation. Within melodrama and drama, the hypothesis at the mom made peas in a pot rocking, yeah, it's Harambe. It's a butt phenomenon, it's LeBron James. Lost a lot of hands and we played a long game. Blocked a lot of fan man, seldom fall blame. Lost a lot of hands and the rest of it changed. Whatever, all control deleted, windows are the same. Disk images, wrist synergistic, raw changes. Raw placement, endearment, false flake, risk, cross space, then if you can't get straight to it, then you gotta triangles. Keep a square in your circle, I'm aware it can hurt. But we don't gotta buy cable, take the power from work. So yeah, that one right there is Triangles. That's off my new project, God's Breath. You can find that everywhere, all the little streaming platforms we like to frequent and pay monthly for. Yeah, you know, you may have seen me out here in little places here and there. I've performed primarily in the last recent years with Bear Axe. I've done a few songs with them, but I'm just kind of out here trying to experiment with what we deem hip-hop to be, right? I just kind of look at it as a free-form sheet, something that you can put anything down on and make it your own, or at least that's what I was taught. So we're just gonna keep rolling through. I usually talk a bunch, but without the interaction back and forth, it's really it's different. But this one right here, this is some unreleased thing. This one's called Beyond Me. It's probably my favorite song that I've done in a long time. Here it goes. Beyond me. You know, sometimes shit is just beyond your comprehension, and that's what this is. Produced by Not For Sale. Beyond me, ain't nobody looking at the way I'm about to give it when I'm trapping to the cloud. I'ma get it up from the attic. I'ma take another sunken trip in the clouds. Buy all the risk and curse it to hell. Stop and get frisked and then purchase a sell. Spell out the consequence, better not tell. Fell out of consciousness, but I farewell, cause we stay in pursuit of all seeing eyes. Straight from the true without being wise. Put in a thought without paying no mind, no attention, get paid, I'll be saving no time. Slicing in twice, know it's a knife, cutting you deep, making you think. Sensation of feeling, you gotta get sleep. Impatient and real in the pocket, get steep. No way that we know. We're jaded by phases in life that we go. When doing the shameless, gets facing the moment. True to the placement, ain't shit but a quota. But we don't care. Kill the aware, there's no time to stare. Feel the embarrassment, not to simply vent out what's apparent. We just be through with the constant comparing. We just be done with the pompous and feral. And it's beyond me. And it's beyond me. I can see a thing that's behind me. We just flying higher than the sky scene. I'ma do it big, yeah. And it's beyond me. Beyond the way that it lives in the moment. Looking for a flip, but a flip couldn't hold it. All in the zone as a whole, we emboldened. Beyond me. And it's beyond me. Why? I don't want fake around nobody, but I know that the tables will turn when I'm burning that bush and the fables get so proudly. My goal is the story get told from the south of the lake, the valley, you know, and there won't be no valley. After we serve you initially, race you initial D, drifting away in a Michelin mystery. Impotent race, no, you niggas can't get to me. Into the measure, I win that consistently. Smart as I've been, I can't pretend the chemistry. Harken again, the beginning of infantry, shooting your shot. Written to mention me, duping the plot. Twisting the energy, missing the centerpiece, puzzle me not. How you gon' stop when there's time on the clock? Ticking and talking through rigmarole. Shouldn't you know that we reppin' a lot? Ballin' this year, I post on the block. Only in the gym cause I know I'm not pop. Feel a hurt with a cortisone shot. All of my leg and I run it off. And I run it off. Do, yeah, beyond me. And it's beyond me. I can see a thing that's behind me. We just flying higher than the sky scene. I'ma do it big, yeah. And it's beyond me. Beyond the way that it feels in the moment. Looking for a fit with a flip, then hold it. All in the zone as a whole, we emboldened. Beyond me. And it's beyond me. Hey. Yay, claps. Man, I fucking wrote that song like 10 days ago. So I'm very happy I just went through that one. But yes, it's a lot of the themes of the songs and the stuff that I come up with. It's just about being outside of your own, like, realization of your perception, right? Like we walk through life and we see things how we see them, and we feel how we feel based on our experiences. But sometimes, you know, you have those moments where you can actually, like, feel apathy and be empathetic because you get to step outside of your own personal perspective. And I just feel like that's what music and art is supposed to do to you. You know, it's not supposed to be the formulaic makeup of what is something that will gain everyone's attention. It's supposed to be an expression that then can be related by people going through things similarly, or just even just an inkling of a tangent of a feeling can be touched. And, you know, that's what this is. So Beyond Me is nothing but how you feel, or how I feel about most things. It's just beyond my realm of comprehension, because you just be looking up and down your timeline like, dang, is that really what's going on? That's how we feel? Is that how we feel? Anyway, this next one, is it's another one off God's Breath. This one is produced by Not For Sale as well. This one's going to be called Effin' Right. Let me go ahead and just, put my cool shit up. And here we go. Watch me go around, watch me put it down, watch me throw it up, watch it all come down. It all comes down, living life, living right. Ain't a question, all in line, all my rides, we in session. Watch me go around, around, watch me put it down, watch me throw it up, watch it all come down. It all comes down, living life, ain't living right. Ain't no one tell me nothing twice, I'm fucking right. Panickers panic and want the respect I demand. This shit intellect blender, the mannequins. Internet standards abandon the analysts. Internet slander ain't always the answer when voting with dollars. The more's a hilarious. Roll with a baller, but that nigga Terry is. Goddamn. And I'm dancing like Terrio after the TD. Prepare for your burial. I done switched the scenarios up. Icons click when the mouse in motion. Effect is Mariposa, ambidextrous, Sammy Sosa. No recession for the culture, but I got cultures like yours and they ain't disappearing with us. And if you focus on fear, then you clearly ain't living it up. Merely appearing a puppet appears, a drop in the bucket. I'm veering right off of the subject, but it is nothing. I'm chatting the bar for the public, uneven with scheming. They love it, complete, there ain't nothing above it. Confusion the custom, using the broom when I dust them. Fruit of the loom when I flush them. Boo-boo the fool when I trust them. Zubble my fool when I rush them. Be with my dog, didn't have to find Lassie, cause we in Rin Tin Tin. Mind if you ask me, silent assassin, tick like Big Ben. Stopwatches, clock drama, get caught up in big spin. Watch me go around, watch me put it down, watch me throw it up, watch it all come down. It all comes down, living life, living right. Ain't a question, all in line, all my ride, we in session. Watch me go around, watch me put it down, watch me throw it up, watch it all come down. It all comes down, living life, ain't living right. Can't no one tell me nothing twice, I'm fucking right, fucking right. Just gotta feel that whimsical feeling. You know we're talking to you right now. Can't nobody tell you nothing twice. You right. They can't. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, man. I think we all get into that mood because we've gotten into this thing recently where, you know, education is important. These things are important. I will never go against that. But sometimes we've put ourselves on this pedestal to where we feel like we can be educated about each and everyone's personal experience. And you can be educated if you're educated by that person, that individual, but you can't go to just a general, building and learn about someone's exact experience, you know? And so a lot of the times I think it's important for you to be able to say what you mean and mean what you say, but then have the confidence to know that you're fucking right about it because it's your shit. Most of us don't. Because social media and that whole thing, it breeds group thought, which is cool when, you know, we got to work with each other. But there's a part of group thought where it's a real fine line. And once you cross that other side, then we become homogenized. And the only thing homogenized that we really have been messing with consistently is milk. I feel like that's all it should be. So, you know, just be right and be okay with it. It's, you know, ain't nobody can take that away from you at all. This next one, though, right here, this one we're going to jump over into Subdued Exclamation, right? Subdued Exclamation is a project I put out in October 2019. It was like the first one that I came back with. And so this one is produced by Bill Beats. This one is Cult Follower. And we just gonna rock that one because I think you might know it. Hey. Yeah. Shout out to Bill B. Shout out to the Noor Grime family. Renam. Suburban metro naturalist, surviving as the catalyst. Battle with abrasion, still I'm passive with the magic tricks. Flipping words, sipping all sorts of self-medication. 9 to 5 grind, still full time it with my dedication. Sit stuck, punch drunk like I'm uppercutted. Mind fucked, mind sweepers with the thought abduction. No instructions, instrumental introductions. Interject bigger pictures in the sicker functions. In the dungeon, but lunching with the inner workings. A thin smoking, been broke, so consider learning how you know things. Try to grasp a harder focus. The larger scope is in close, now opponent's hopeless. When you working in the hole, please be sure to hold this. On the quotes of hope, wrote in sticky notes and post-its. There's a fee for postage, you don't even notice. But if you do, in between, I feel like a cold follower. But I ain't never been a reject, except when it come to any kind of respect. But by all means, if I regress, I'll put everything in the building better next time. Is something that never returns. However present, it never returns. But the memory burns. Those memories burn. Always on the non-stop hustle, straight money grabbing, intellect trapper. Mapper out of dummies' actions, draw from it like colored pencils, got it by a stencil. To make me better and those with me make it all together. The movement's like a tall propeller, now momentum's grown. A rise isn't a surprise, it was eventual. And those events you go to like suspense and pull. So I'll continue through and only pause to take a flick or two. Record the sound and call ricochet a tune. Eating with a silver spoon, I imagine was a broken fork. What I hold in store might never come out in stores, but seeing it's the truth. The roof really obstructs me more. What you cussing for? Frontin' for future lore. When in your waking life, the win is like a matador. Who you work production for? What's your main objective? Do you like discussion boards? I feel like a cold follower. I ain't never been a reject, except when it come to any kind of respect. But by all means, if I regress, I'll put everything in the building better next time. Is something that never returns. However present, it never returns. But the memory burn. Those memories burn. Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's one of them classics. Shout out to Bill Beats again. Yeah, you know, that's my guy. You know, if you need anything, go to Nora Grimes Studios. We do stream that all the time. Either way, Nora Grimes TV on Twitch every Friday. So, man, we got so many of them. So we're gonna jump back into God's breath. You'll notice this show is God's breath. If you don't know what that is, think about the phrase real talk. Real talk is usually a statement made directly after an impactful statement is professed. It's pretty much the stamp. It's the validation. It's supposed to be like the end all be all to truth. You know, it's like, oh, real talk, bro. You know, what I'm saying to you can be verified and is, word. Well, God's breath is just a play on that. God's breath would, if real talk holds that much weight, then what's God's breath hold? Regardless of what you believe in and your affiliation religiously, it's just God's breath. You put that behind something, well, then that's ironclad, right? This whole project is just about standing firm in yourself. You don't have to be a douche doing that, but you have to be who you are. We all have heroes. We all have people we aspire to and look to and things we want to become like, but it's still got to travel through your vessel, so you might as well figure that out and be that to the best ability. God's breath. This next one, we're going to go with Breakdown. This one is from God's Breath as well. Another Not For Sale. Not For Sale is my guy. He's he just started producing like a couple years ago, and he just kind of sat down and decided he wanted to throw a bunch of beats out and just kind of really delve in. And his style and the things that he chooses, the soundscapes that go with that are something that really like bring just an essence out of me. I like to coin the genre DPK, Depressed Black Kid. I'm not a kid, but it still kind of fits into that. This is more than just hip hop. This is alternative rap. I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. So this one's Breakdown. I'ma make this while I break down. Take the whole eighth, I'ma face it, then I'll shake out. Patient with my pacing, cause it take you when we phase out. Thinking all the things that we don't say, but then forget how. I'ma make this while I break down. Take the whole eighth, I'ma face it, then I'll shake out. Patient with my pacing, cause it take you when we phase out. Thinking all the things that we don't say, but then forget how. Only rest when I know that I demonstrate the best that was ever in participation. Not front and shine glow of arthritic bracelets, but from the grind flow came to fit our place. Bitter faces, round ciphers inundated with misinformation, feeling type of way so nothing's changed. If you in the way, concede the lane. Don't need to bang on you, I ain't never gang or disrespected how them soldiers ride. But I'm only killing sessions, that's my alibi. And I'm only crossing over in my Allen eyes. It'll be a lightning storm if I ever slide. Electric boogaloo, I'm connecting ones and two. Ain't suggesting nothing new in this head of mine. Feather fly in the wind, so I'm known to ride. And whoever wanna try's getting posterized. My power ranges, it's morphin' time. Scatter shower stages will inform the rise. No flooding, but a dumping will contort the tide. And we come in with something, make you roll the dice. I'ma make this while I break down. Take the whole eighth, I'ma face it, then I'll shake out. Patient with my pacing, cause it take you when we phase out. Thinking all the things that we don't say, but then forget how. I'ma make this while I break down. Take the whole eighth, I'ma face it, then I'll shake out. Patient with my pacing, cause it take you when we phase out. Thinking all the things that we don't say. Take one to the face, then smoke till I see afterlife. Maybe then replace the thought, cut it out with knife. They be trying to fight, I don't want that situation. I just want my life not to hop on inclinations. Word up to the wise. Keep it moving. Word to the wise. You'll keep from losing. Word to the wise. Keep it moving. Word to the wise. Don't be stupid. Hey, I'ma make this while I break down. Take the whole eighth, I'ma face it, then I'll shake out. Patient with my pacing, cause it take you when we phase out. Thinking all the things that we don't say, but then forget how. I mean, come on, man. It's just bars on bars and bars and out of, man. All right, so we're going to go to the next one, right? This next one, it's called In Between. This one is produced by another young cat I met along the way, Messiah Jenkins. He sent me a whole bunch of beats, and they were, I think, in a lot of people's opinion, they would probably be considered half done, but I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to this kind of thing, so I appreciate the stripped down beats. I call it post-trap, right? It's just something that you can vibe with. Everybody will move to it, but it's just not full of filler sounds. It's just a lot of ominous feel, and this one rides, but he produces a lot of stuff for me, so enjoy this. This one's called In Between.
There's a magic in that music.
Why y'all all on the same? Why we can't seem to change? How y'all not on the real? Why we can't see the trees? Mr. Forest for deals. No, y'all not about to frame. This progression is ease. We invented the game. This addiction is gray. Upside down in between. Why y'all all on the same? Why we can't seem to change? How you not on the real? Why we can't see the trees? Mr. Forest for deals. No, y'all not about to frame. This progression is ease. We invented the game. This addiction is gray. Upside down in between. High geek bench score processing power. Why they pretense for you not best in hours? It's a cheap 10 force, make a mess of vision. They don't be informed, that's a nepotism. Pass it down easy. whatever it is in. As solid as it once was, definition. Gain cuss, buff up, but I'm never lifting. Dead weight just to feel the sweater fit in. Trying on cloth that I ain't cut from. Monstrosity, gotta be my name, unsung. Bomb properties, drop it in the game, done one. On top of this, like Neo, as new sign Leo, by Stilo, trash crew, crime legal, slide the PO, remind me I'm a trailblazer, word to G.O.D., you know I'm a hell ray. Why y'all all on the same? Why you can't seem to change? How we not on the real? Why you can't see the trees? Mr. Forest for deals, no y'all not about to frame. This progression is easy, we invented the game. This addiction is gray, upside down in between. Why y'all not on the same? Why we can't seem to change? How we not on the real? Why we can't see the trees? Mr. Forest for deals, no y'all not about to frame. This progression is ease, we invented the game. This addiction is gray, upside down in between. Mass over rings, hash marks between where I'm seen in the hierarchy. Lies malarkey, why they need charge? Face the fact that we don't act or be hard. Back to back and gas economy cars. Razzmatazz, dazzle all the peak parts. Sassafras, teal, pasture, cheap starts. Fast and lean more infallibly. Acid report, mentality. Then reality in municipalities. Capitol Hill is no Capitol Hill. We all misnomer driven, is how we sit still. While we pay bills and keep passing them by. Snapping for real while the activists die. Lacking procedure and laughing at tries by you tagging a t-shirt and practicing lies. Disaster could rise. Master this matter in fashion, the ladder to match with the sky. Mind is a mind. Tunnel up under the mattress. The boogeyman greeting is like, how long you been here? Staring them clearing their fears and nearly competing with strikes. Extending my prime. Living it peerless. Living the blocks that don't fit in with life. Tricking the type that don't tell you the time. Liable to blind you despite your disguise. Fuck with the rise. It's more than a ride. Stipulation waiting for your demise. Indication placed upon your arrival. More than survival. Give me a count. Ah. Woo. Hey. In between, man. It's like, why are y'all all on the same? Why we can't seem to change? How are you not on the real? Why can't we see the trees? We miss the forest for deals. No, you're not gonna frame this progression as easy. We invented the game. This addiction is gray, upside down in between. I mean, come on, just digest that. I mean, this is what we ask ourselves every day, one way, shape, or form or another. I mean, I'm just convinced I'm not the only one out here who's fucking confused at everything. So I think that's what that one is representative of. Okay, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna try to drop back, and we're gonna come back with something like this. This one's gonna be a classic. I want you guys to really get a little feed, This one's gonna be Gold Frames by my guy A-Hop Beats. Man, he somebody I go way back with. He's a very talented young producer out here. He makes all his stuff. He has his own. YouTube. He's all over the place, but he's done a lot of stuff. He's very masterful. He uses a lot of real music. I hate to say it like that, but samples. I think this one right here it's a Chick Corea sample. R.I.P. But this it's amazing. I like this song. This one's Gold Frames. One more second, and we got it. Yeah, baby. Sorry, y'all. Well. Video by my guy Third Luke. Graphic design, graphic artist out here. You'll see that. I can see the world through these gold frames. Icicles in the middle, it's a cold game. You gotta smile, it's a cold gate. Better in your walk, it's the whole gate. I can see the world through these gold frames. Cause I did it with a vision and there's no shame. Autonomous, self-driven in slow lanes. Still prominent, yes, winning it don't change. You can feel it when it's fire, that's the propane. Single file in the line, that's the cocaine, yeah. Spin dial, watch your fortunes change. Blow nothing out of proportion, man. Execution and circumstances go hand in hand. Combat with immortals inside a candid cam. Photography oddities in the bandit's mask. Well, I hope the Blammer jam in Atlanta's last stand run. Ramadan fast, so matter-of-factly. Oil slip, slick, flash while I sip the flaxseed. Watching others dip past while I take the backseat. Wouldn't see what purpose means had it driven past me. I can see the world through these gold frames. Icicles in the middle, it's a cold game. You gotta smile, it's a cold gate. You can feel it in your walk, it's the whole gate. I can see the world through these gold frames, cause I did it with a vision and there's no shame. Autonomous, self-driven in slow lanes. Still prominent, yes, spinning it don't change. Still dominant, wheel spinning in most ways. Been a problem with wheels spinning in most places. A real diamond, I've been minding my own business. A bit wiser, not enticing to follow fiction. I'm in the rivals, though everybody seem they against me. In the finals, my empire, no contradiction. That's the way to make an enemy. Raise defenses, taking away the friends to be. Maybe makes no senses. Some kind of state of sickness, little imbalance. You can change position, fiddle win the challenge. No one else can flatline your internal passion. Just let it all out. Past that, we moving past that. Past rap. Give me your cash app. Hey. That's, yeah, I like that song. Again, that's a Chick Corea sample, R.I.P. again. We're going to roll right into Bubbly. Now, the last project I had put out before God's Breath was Not For Play. Not For Play was an album I did. I wrote, recorded, mixed it, mastered it, and put it out there in, 6 days, 7 days, something like that. And it was in the dead middle of this, the whole George Floyd thing. COVID had been like 2-3 months down the line. We were I think they had just taken back all the phases. Like, we were in phase 2, but then they took it all the way back, right? So it was just a time. But within that time, you have all these moments to stew and sit with yourself and try to, how do I express what I'm going through without it being overly depressing? Like, how can I make reality move me, but not do it in a way that people just want to slit their wrists afterwards? Because, I have a tendency to make those. So this one is produced by Not For Sale again. This one is Bubbly. I be bumping, you bumming. I be dumping, you dumbing. Turning nothing to something. Turning something to ugly. Turning ugly to beautiful. Maybe then you will love me. Maybe then you will plug me. Turning water to bubbly. Tripped in an accident could leave a scar. Fiend for pain like a masochist and beat the farce. Don't keep lying to yourself when you see the stars. Might as well try cause it helps when you need a start. Thread the needle like a pass or a peaceful art. Being equal then uneven in a league of heartless. And bigger and unparsed, but let's get to marching. No Smeagol but a monster in a feeble mosh pit. An eagle and a bomber all in one concoction. A Bundy and a Dahmer wouldn't get the process. So I'm smoking on the cryptochronic, kinda like throwing off your focus, but you get the concept. It's funny that these niggas think they better than. They say they came with gods, but I got better plans. A moon walking on a ranch, never land. A smooth talking out in France like an elephant. I be bumping, you bumming. I be dumping, you dumbing. Turning nothing to something, turning something to ugly. Turning ugly to beautiful, maybe then you will love me. Maybe then you will plug me. Turning water to bubbly. I be bumping, you bumming. I be dumping, you dumbing. Turning nothing to something, turning something to ugly. Turning ugly to beautiful, maybe then you will love me. Maybe then you will plug me. Turning water to bubbly. I can see that I'm an eyesore. Paid the cost, too expensive for what time affords. Silhouettes of self-projection on the soundboards. Town cars, Continental, Puget Sound Ford. Found what I was down for and drown more. Clown when I'm straight lounging in downpours. Victory is all I see, but you can doubt yours. Industry was never me, don't have to vouch for. In the streets was not my scene unless on skateboards. Enemies few far between, we need to fake more. No, never, that my better half won't stand for. Super green when I hit tree, they be like run for us. See the throne is for the taking, I'ma jump for. Ain't no flow to make mistake with, I'ma jump for. And progression is the essence, ain't a slumlord. There's no lack of meditation when you humble. I be bumping, you bumming, I be dumping, you dumbing. Turning nothing to something, turning something to ugly. Turning ugly to beautiful, maybe then you will love me. Maybe then you will plug me, turning water to bubbly. I be dumping, you bumming, I be dumping, you dumbing. Turning nothing to something, turning something to ugly. Turning ugly to beautiful, maybe then you will love me. Maybe then you will plug me, turning water to bubbly. This ain't cap and gown, ain't no graduation. And we ain't bout to smile through the passive hatred. They soon gon' find out who is not to play with. Past the conversations, ain't no cap and gown. I said once upon a time, I switched my game up. Nintendo, Sega, ball rock from Vega. Long stock potatoes, the Clippers won't fade us. Dippers gon' miss chips, it's 1-6 like Peja. Stojakovic, I'm locking in. Officially can't take shit from me. Is that temptation frontin'? Gon' hesitate, I punt it. And plummet, Jake Plummer pundits. I hate talking to you, I feel dumber from it. This ain't cap and gown, ain't no graduation. And we ain't bout to smile through the passive hatred. They soon gon' find out who is not to play with. Past the conversations, ain't no cap and gown. Sometimes I'm afflicted, conditioned to accept the Narnias while I'm ripping. No symptoms seem to leave me all at once. Party cups, seeing red is just the difference that I want. Are we up next? In the on deck circle, bout to bunt. Move the runners over, now we in position, trying to one with a one up. Extra life, we tight with finding fun. Double cup stuff, conjunction that functions till you done in the dumb stunts. Acting like a jackass, get you punched. This ain't cap and gown, ain't no graduation. And we ain't bout to smile through the passive hatred. They soon gon' find out who is not to play with. Past the conversations, ain't no cap and gown. If a reflection, you get no respect from me. It's not a lesson, I'm gonna reject this thing. Bringing the K before elemental. Pre-blinging your soul like I wasn't an enemy. I was on your side, I wasn't an enemy. Living a lie, not what you pretend to me. Suffering second test, pray for the epiphany. Shopping at Tiffany's, expressing my words, serve it up differently, parsing my words, serve it up differently. This is you a nerd, word is in dialect, give you a street, hurt is in violation. Well, that one jumped on me. So that one was Cap and Gown. That was another God's breath. Cap and Gown, another Messiah Jenkins. The kids nowadays be yelling that no cap shit. I still have not figured out why a hat equals a lie, but that's what that means. You know, cap, don't lie. But there's no cap and gown, right? Again, this was another song that was made during that era, and what I keep seeing, what I keep hearing is just like people trying to figure out a way to like comfortably talk about their societal oppression, right? There's no way for us to be able to move forward if we're always tiptoeing around things that may make each other uncomfortable. If we all step to the table amicably with the understanding that we're trying to resolve something, there should then become something that happens in your mind that, okay, we are trying to solve something. If something comes out of this conversation that offends me, I should take it as this is not directed towards me, or this isn't meant to demean me. Rather, it's meant to have the discussion so we can figure out why it does that, right? And a lot of people are out here just trying to explain sexism, explain racism, explain classism with a smile. We trying to not make nobody feel like they did nothing, but then say that the society is the problem. But we are society. So a lot of the shit is, it's just like, man, we're not gonna smile through the passive hatred. We can talk about it though. We can get past it. I'm down for that. But I'm going to argue with you, and you're gonna argue with me, and it's gonna get emotional. But we're not gonna solve shit if we just beat around the bush. You know, that's what that is. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one. This is like this is track 2 off of it's track 2 off of God's Breath. It's called Like Really. Another Not For Sale. I think you guys can tell I'm a fan. He just he got it. I like this one. I'm just gonna play it. I don't even have a deep explanation as to why this one touches my spirit, but it's gonna touch yours. Hey, like really? Hey, what? Like, oh really? Like really? What? Oh really? Like really? What? Oh really? I just feel like running through a field of flowers. Part of me, I'm acting like a jerk. Argument's not a factor when at work. Obvious, I'm a snapper when I turn down. Disaster grinds from a perch. How the master rhymes from the church. A mastermind, not a curse. Foul, no charity striping. Terry ain't hyping. You babies is barely wiping. My life preparing for titans. I see that you visibly tighten. The glare, significant signage. You drive a car, I got a license. You ride a bar, I cut a diamond. You walk the plank, I do a dive in. You giving thanks, I'm throwing 5 in. All I'm choking, do the Heimlich. Like really? Oh really? All the smoke conditioned people, I'ma cool the way with my time spent. Use my rights with a nice grip. Pin it out, then pin it in, then shade the rest with a fine tip. Artistry on alignment. Hard to see how we climbed in. Part of me is the climate. Everybody freaking out, tweaking harder than they did before. And we geeking out cause reapers seem to be after our souls. In this FIFA style, kicking down the doors to see the roles play. Hits the sound, Puget is the movement for the whole day. Hey, like really? Woo! Oh really? Like really? Oh really? Hey. Like really? Hey. Oh really? Yeah. Simple. It just feels good, man. It just feels good. I just like to feel good ones. This is going to be called Flash. This is produced by one of my oldest homies, Lex Lingo, straight out of Seattle. He's moving right now. He's cross country. But my guy's very talented. He's an artist. He draws, he paints, he does graphic arts, he makes music, he do all that. It's my guy. We came a long way, right? We had kind of have this personal battle who can out hit each other as far as the music, and our group chat has legendary things in it. So this one's called Flash. I've been looking for another one, cooking up and plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Looking for another one, cooking up and plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Flash and flash, flash expose the negligence. Open mind states up, decode the relevance. Be more than edifice, record the spell, then cast it for decadence. Maybe we can dig out this grave at the precipice. Maybe we can give out the praise more than messaging. Maybe we can sit down and phrase without prefacing. A slave to false decency, aloof and sequestering the truth. Ain't gonna never win whatever them say. Pain we measuring, same axis, weather spins timid, but it gets wetter when the represented. Suffer fringe if you would have comfort image. Some forgive it, we gon' both constrict it. Looking for another one, cooking up in plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Looking for another one, cooking up in plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Flash, 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 flash. Sleepless nights wondering how my fate's gon' end. Burn that eighth till I face my fears. We can take a spin, classify trends, confirm the date we done cycled years. Trifle, 30-aught rifle, dirty cop made. It's a shade under rifle, a place where the Bible don't save or enlighten. Just fake over kindness and play to the idols. A shame this is like you. Woke up dead like Fred Flintstone. Not a game to survivors. Toes on the road. Tend to be exact. I'm mentally attached to making change out of rivals. Give me dollar back. Shimmy on the track. Spitting on you niggas like I'm Shiggy on the gram. Jimmy really bland. Jimmy really wax. Take the shot switch. You can picture how I flash. And flash. 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 I've been looking for another one, cooking up in plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Looking for another one, cooking up in plating meals, stacking for a summer run. Winter we can never chill, winter circle picture perfect, feeling for a better thrill, dealing with the never real, expose the negatives. Flash, 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 flash. Cause it's okay. Flash, flash, flash. Cause it's okay. This next one, man, we're gonna jump right into this one. This this one's called Never Always. Sometimes man, we use words so much, and we don't be knowing what the fuck we're saying or why we say them. And I'm just telling you, words are very important. Not because they rule your life, but because they really tell you how you feel about yourself. Wow. Was that the one I didn't bring over? So we're just going to jump into this one then. Not so bad. Easy. I swear I was lost, but I'm not so bad. It's not. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. Yeah, what we doing? Yeah, keep pursuing. Yeah, keep pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Yeah, keep pursuing. Yeah, keep pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Yeah, keep pursuing. Yeah, keep pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. Yeah, what we doing? Hey, keep pursuing. Yeah, keep pursuing. Lost for a minute, but then I reinvented how I'm looking down the line like the spine of a vintage book. The craze for Popeyes got me spinach hooked. Amazed at how time can diminish good. I figured 8 was mighty fine like a knitted throw. Different zones impose elbows when it's difficult. Muy difficile, I'm a beast, lo siento. Don't gotta depend, no the chose, copy tempo. Get close to wrong folks, change tempo, swell lymph nodes. This go far beyond the kids' code, the world beyond your piss pole. Misconstrue info, listen to the gift, bro. Interludes are simple, and I'll never use a rental when it come to first impressions. Cause if you lead in with lies, then the truth is not impressive. Will not coincide with messages that your past suggested. Emergency like Wyclef in 9/11s. Emerging as a mic fiend, finding leverage. Concerning as a fight scene in Armageddon. Where we headed, not good. Who you in bed with? I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Yeah, keep pursuing. Yeah, pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Yeah, keep pursuing. Keep pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Hey, keep pursuing. Keep pursuing. I swear I was lost, but it's not so bad. I'ma do my best to put one foot in front of the other, keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. What we doing? Keep pursuing. Keep pursuing. It'll never be as bad as you say it is. It'll never be as bad as they want it to be. Man, you know. Damn. I really was, let me just, before this show started, I was in here tripping. Like, man, I only got 13 songs I'm about to be able to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna run through them in 20 minutes. I'm like, damn, it's 7:50. So we right on time. But what I wanted to do though is because I know some of the people who hopped in here weren't gonna, hear some of the ones in the beginning, but I just wanted to do one more, I believe, and get out of here. But I'm going to do Beyond Me to finish it. I did it second, but I'm going to do it again because this song to me, man, is really the one for me. And I just want to go out on this same note that I came in with. I've been Terry Monstrosity. I appreciate each and every one of you for listening, sitting in, hearing me ramble and talk about, what I talk about. I really appreciate it. It's a difficult undertaking to try to do rap because no one likes to take hip hop serious. I don't talk about shoot 'em up and money, bitches, hoes, and car. I just don't. But when I go to a venue or I apply to do shows or events, people really just write you off because you say that. That's why I lean heavy into experimental and alternative, and you always see me with bands because I just want to be taken seriously. It's not even about being famous, nothing at this point. I just be tired of how rappers be treated. It's embarrassing to call yourself a rapper now because nobody cares. It's just a fun genre, but it wasn't birthed that way, and I'm just trying to bring a little bit of a taste of that back. So we're going to go out with Beyond Me right here. I love y'all. I love the song. I was rapping, and I'm a rap. Me. Beyond me, ain't nobody looking at the way I'm about to get it when I'm trapping to the cloud. I'ma give it up from the addict. I'ma take another sunken trip in the clouds. Buy all the risk and curse it to hell. Stop and get frisked and then purchase a cell. Spell out the consequence, better not tell. Fell out of consciousness, but I farewell cause we stay in pursuit of all seeing eyes. Don't stray from the true without being wise. Put in a thought without paying no mind, no attention. Get paid, I'll be saving no time. Slicing it twice, know it's a knife. Cutting you deep, making you things. Sensation of feeling you gotta get sleep. Impatient and real in the pocket get sleep. And waiting we know it. Jaded about phases in life that we go. And doing the shame that this place in the moment. Doing the placement ain't shit with a quote. But we don't care. Kill the awareness, no time to stare. Feel the embarrassment, not to simply feel that was apparent. We just be through with the constant comparing. We just be done with the pompous and feral. And it's beyond me. And it's beyond me. I can see a thing that's behind me. We just flying higher than the sky scene. I'ma do it big, yeah. And it's beyond me. Beyond the way that it feels in the moment. Looking for a fit, but a flip, then hold it. All in the zone as a whole, we emboldened. Beyond me. And it's beyond me. I don't want fake around nobody, but I know that the tables will turn when I'm burning that bush and the fables get sold proudly. My goal is the story get told from the south of the lake, the valley you know, and there won't be no valley. After we serve you initially, race you initially, drifting away in a Michelin mystery. Impotent rage, no you niggas can't get to me. Mention the measure, I win that consistently. Smart as I've been, I can't pretend the chemistry. Harking again, getting of infantry, shooting your shot. Forgetting to mention me, duping the plot. Twisting the energy, missing the centerpiece, puzzle me not. How you gon' stop when there's time on the clock? Ticking and talking through rigmarole. Shouldn't you know that we rapping alive? Ballin' this year, I post on the block. Only in the gym cause I know I'm not Pac. Still feel the hurt with a cortisone shot. All in my leg and I run it off. And I run it off. Do, yeah, beyond me. Hey, and it's beyond me. I can see a thing that's behind me. We just flying higher than the sky scene. I'ma do it big, yeah. And it's beyond me. Beyond the way that it feels in the moment. Looking for a fit, but a flip, then hold it. All in the zone as a whole, we emboldened. Beyond me. And it'll be on me. I'ma put it all on me. And that's it. Thank you again. My name is Terry Monstrosity.